Okay, good morning everybody. Thank you once again for coming in this cold weather so early in the morning. It took a lot, but we are extremely grateful. And so today what I want to talk about is the salt of the earth. Matthew 5 verse 13 says, "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its saltiness, how can it be made salty again? Is it no longer good for anything except to be thrown out and trampled underfoot?" So we need to think about this and how it applies to our lives. Are we being salty, or should we be trampled underfoot? So salt can be used for many various things, and in the thousands of years preceding us, salt was used for seasoning, for preservation of food, for disinfecting wounds, and medicinally for sore throats, acid reflux, and stuff like that. But today I want to cover how salt impacts our lives and how we need to use it for God's honor and glory. So I don't know if any of you know what a lava lamp is. A Himalayan salt lava lamp. So it's basically this lamp that is made of Himalayan salt. Okay, so it's used for purifying the air. It's used to help you with your sleeping problems. It's also used to sort of boost your immune system while you are sleeping. But if you have one of these lamps, you will notice that after a while it starts becoming damp, moist, and water starts oozing out of it. And so most people want to throw it away. But actually, that is just portraying the character of what salt does. So I've mentioned this before, but once again, salt, or not table salt, but Himalayan, Celtic, and sea salt, that contains all the nutrients and minerals that our body needs to function properly. So that type of salt is what I'm talking about. Not table salt, because table salt is toxic for your body and causes high blood and stuff like that, because there's only 2 minerals in there. But the other salts have 74 of the 84 minerals that our body needs. So our cells, they work mainly with water and the nutrients and the minerals that you find in salt. So in order for it to work optimally, that is what we need. We need the water, and we need the minerals and nutrients from the Himalayan salt, or the sea salt, or the Celtic salt. So when in the Himalayan salt, there is magnesium, 3 different types of magnesium. And this is the water-hungry molecule. So this is what actually pulls the water into the cell, so that the cell can then work properly. So that's what the lava lamp does. It is absorbing the water and the moisture in the air into the lamp, and then it becomes damp and starts oozing out, but it's actually oozing the minerals and nutrients with it. So it's actually good to just lick it and so on. But the point is, if we are being salty, are we absorbing Christ in that way into our lives? Are we allowing that living water of Christ to ooze out of our lives like the lava lamp does? Are we allowing God to come into our lives and work that miracle so that we can be of optimal use for Him, like the Himalayan salt's nutrients and minerals are for the cell? That is what we need to be mimicking. We need to be mimicking that action of absorbing Christ into our life and oozing out that living water that is filled with His goodness, with His nutrients, with His minerals for our lives, so that others can see Christ in us, so that others can be touched with the saltiness that we are oozing, and so that others can benefit from what Christ can do in us and through us and in them. So the question today is, Are we going to be the salt of the earth? So let's trust God to equip us, to sprinkle our faith according to His guidance and His will, so that we can be of optimal use and be proper salt of the earth. Amen. Okay, so we are opening up the tables. So all of you can eat now. I think things got a little bit cold because it's very cold. This is the fruit salads, and these are the yogurts, and this is your cereals and things, and then this is the cheese and the jams. Over there is the toast. We didn't toast it because it would have gotten cold. So if you want toast, toast it yourself so you can have warm toast. And then the juice and the tea and the coffee is over here. We will be bringing in the hot water. And this is the eggs and the mushrooms and those things. So the table is open. Please help yourself.
Thank you.